Hi there, my name is Sam Marquardt from Marquardt Barrington Buick GMC, and today I have an awesome product to show you. It's the all-new 2024 Buick Envista Sport Touring. Now, let's get into it. The brand Buick is very established. This company has been around for well over 100 years. And what's exciting is that this is a brand new nameplate to the Buick brand. Now the Buick Envista comes in 3 different trim levels. There's the Preferred, the Sport Touring, and the Avenir. So this is the Sport Touring. Now Buick has placed the Envista very competitively in the car market. Being a Sport Touring, this vehicle is only priced at $28,000 MSRP. Now let's just talk a little bit about the design language of this vehicle right here. It is a sportback design, and overall it is a very sporty, elegant, and aggressive vehicle. All of the lines flow together very nicely. As for the daylight running trim, that is right here, and it's a very ornate design. I like the details within there. And then the headlight housing is actually right down here. It's great to have those LED lights, very crisp, great visibility at nighttime. We have this boomerang fashion chrome trim piece, this beautiful weaved grille here in the gloss black being a Sport Touring, and they have this almost like jawline of the vehicle protruding out here, and it provides for a very unique look. And then we have the Buick Tri-Shield. So this is the updated logo design, red, white, and blue, leveled off Tri-Shield. Got to support the flag. And then moving on to the other side here, we have that Sport Touring badge on the grille. And then this lower fascia piece, I really like that added contrast, just suits the vehicle very nicely. Now let's pop the hood. Now talking about this engine, it is a 1.2-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. And then it is also mated to the 6-speed automatic transmission. And then as for fuel economy, this engine gets you 28 city, 32 highway for a combined fuel rating of 30 miles per gallon.
And then just doing a quick walk around of this vehicle, like I mentioned, it is a sportback design, so you have that more tapered off, sloped back end of the vehicle, which definitely looks fantastic. And then talking further about the side of the vehicle, we have these 18-inch gloss black aluminum rims, which look great. Inside of the wheel arch here, it is padded down material, so it's part of the Buick quiet tuning, so when debris kicks up it will be much more quiet and it'll provide for a more comfortable ride. These are marker lamps right on here, so this will illuminate at nighttime so you can see where your vehicle is at. And then I like how they have these wheel arch moldings painted black for the Sport Touring. And then as for the lower rocker panel here, it is nice that that is body colored as well. For the mirrors themselves, the blinker is integrated into it, and you do have blind spot alert in the mirror, which will indicate orange when a vehicle is in your blind spot, so you can change lanes safely and successfully. On the door handle here, you do have keyless entry on the passenger and driver door. Press that button when the key's in your pocket, vehicle will unlock for you. Along the door trim here, it is painted black for the Sport Touring. Of course, you got a fin up top, which is great. You no longer have to worry about an antenna snapping off in a car wash, which is definitely convenient. Then you have an ornate trim piece along here. I like the attention to detail that Buick has on this vehicle. Then on the left side of the vehicle here, you do have your fuel door. And this is a capless design, so you're able to just stick the nozzle in there and fill up your tank, which is very convenient. And then again, that tapered off back end, the sportback design, looks really captivating. And then just talking about the back portion of the vehicle, it is very elegant, and I love the rounded off back end here. It definitely looks very nice. We have our Buick Tri-Shield front and center with Buick spelled out in letter form. If you move up top, you have a brake light bar spanning across the top end of the window there. And then these are the tail light running trim. These are your backup lights that will illuminate when you are in reverse.
And then moving down here, we have our turn signals and then additional reflector panels built into the bumper there. You do have parking sensors integrated to the back of the vehicle. And then again, you have that nice contrast, which complements the front of the vehicle. Now let's open up the trunk. And yes, it is powered. So just press the button there. And voila. And then just moving into the trunk itself here, it is definitely a sizable trunk. Off to the left, we do have a little bit of storage space, and then we have these tie downs for cargo. You have a light off to the left here to illuminate your items. Of course, these are just the mats here and the plate bracket for the front. Underneath, we do have a spare, which is definitely convenient, as a lot of automakers are straying away from having them. Then we do have the cargo shade. So if you don't want your valuables to be seen, you can have this in your vehicle. It's definitely nice that it comes with it. To remove it, all you got to do is just unloosen that and then pop it out, and that's all you have to do. So it's very simple to remove the cargo shade if you want to get it out of there. And that is the trunk. Now, I do not want to forget to tell you to please like and subscribe and even comment. This will really help our channel out. Thank you. Now going on into the vehicle. Within the door here, we do have some very nice stitching. The blue stitching's cool. You have a geometric trim piece that runs along the door. You have your window controls, all one touch down. Then you have to lock the windows, you can press this button, and then for controlling your mirrors, these are your mirror controls. And then you have your powered lift gate here. If you don't want it opening all the way, go to 3/4 of the way, or you can just turn it off. And this is a button as well. Then you have your cup holder in there, a little bit of storage in the door. And onto the interior. Now just being in the cabin of the Buick Envista. Buick really hit it out of the park. They did a fantastic job. It's very comfortable. They used really nice materials. These seats alone, they're leather. They're very comfortable seats. If you sit in these seats, you'll be impressed. And then these bolsters as well, they hold you in your seat very comfortably. And then the piping that you have on the bolsters, as well as the stitching on the seats, the blue stitching, that is unique to the Sport Touring package, which is quite nice. And then one thing that definitely will stick out in this Buick Envista is that massive glass panel that streams beautifully across the dash. And there's actually 2 screens within it. So you have your 11-inch infotainment display, 11 inches, and then for the driver, that cluster display system is 8 inches. So you have a lot of screen. Especially within this price range, it's extremely impressive. And definitely a very nice selling point of the Buick Envista would be the wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I apologize that it's hard to see the screen here, but I can see it perfectly. So being in the menu right here, we have our different options off to the left. So we have our home, which is the menu. We have our vehicle maintenance. We have our traction control settings, and then we also have our phone. And then up top to the left, we have our music. So I'll go back to menu here, and then within menu, we have our settings. We have our climate. We have our Apple CarPlay, our Android Auto, and our Wi-Fi hotspot. So if I want to just get straight to music, I press the top left there, and then I can go to Sirius XM, FM, AM, or I can go to my phone where I have my music right now. So I'll go to my Android Auto, and then here we go. I got my Chris Tomlin right here. So that's definitely nice, but if I just want to go to my Android Auto, I can go in here, and then I can have my maps, I can have my Spotify, I can go to my phone, I have my voice controls, everything is connected to the vehicle. So it's great that my phone can easily be connected to the vehicle. And we also have this volume knob right here, and then the mute button as well. Another huge selling point of the Buick Envista are all of the safety features. This vehicle has automatic emergency braking, both for cars as well as pedestrians. Not only does it have that, of course, it has lane keep assist, so it'll nudge you back into the lane if you veer out of it. It has blind spot alert, so you're able to change lanes successfully. and so much more. This vehicle is fantastic. It's filled with features, safety. GM definitely puts that as a priority. Now moving on to this steering wheel here. This is a 3-spoke design. The aluminum trim pieces are definitely a nice accent, as well as the red, white, and blue tri-shield. The dimples that they have in here, these grooves, definitely looks nice. Horn works great. You can actually change the information display right here. So hold this button down for a few seconds and then let go. And that's on gauge 1 right now. We can go to gauge 2. Change it again. I'll just go to clean. So it's definitely nice that you're able to customize the menu there. Off to the left here, so these are your headlight controls. As for the cabin lighting at nighttime, you're able to dim and brighten it. So that's definitely convenient. So your AC controls are actually all located right here. So you have your climate control knob, right for heat, left for cool. Turn right to turn the fan speed on higher or lower. Within here you actually have a button to recirculate the cabin air, and then you have your AC button there to turn that on or put it in auto. If you want to turn everything off, you can do that by a push of a button, on or off. And then you have your heated seats, both are right here. And then you have your foot control for the air, your face, as well as the face, as well as the windshield. If you wanted to do the max windshield defog, you can do that. Rear defog right there. Hazard lights are here. You have your manual shifter. So that's definitely nice. If you want to put it in low, you're able to control the gears by the pushes of the plus or minus signs. Within here though, you have your wireless charging, and then you have your auto stop, on or off, lane keep assist, on or off. You have your USB-C, USB-A, and then your 120 volts. Put it in park, you have your emergency parking brake as well as regular electronic parking brake. Got a little bit of storage within here, which is great. And then you have a little cavern within the armrest here, as well as the glove box. Being in the second row, definitely very comfortable. If you're worried about leg room, you have plenty, so I don't think that's an issue whatsoever. If you have 3 adults back here, yeah, it's definitely going to be a little tight, but 2 adults back here, definitely no problem. For charging options, you do have a USB-C and a USB-A, and then you even have a little bit of storage in here. Now, if this is a wrap on the video, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, please stop in. We'd love to have you as a customer. So please call us at the number provided if you're interested in this product. We'd love to have you.